Okay guys, in this part we're going to be studying the use of passives. We could say it's like passives with agent and passives with adverbs. So first of all, let's take a look at the simple past passive with the by agent. Probably you have seen a sentence where I use this by, and I'm going to explain when to use it. So let's remember what is passive. Remember, the doer of an action in a passive sentence is called the agent. Okay, the person who does it are going to use this by, the word by, and the noun. Okay, that's called an agent. So if, for example, if you have here the package was received, somebody had to receive it, right? So I use the by to introduce the person who received this action. Okay? In this case, the package was received by the guard because I wasn't at home. So remember, the doer in a passive sentence would be that agent that I introduce with the word by. I hope it's clear. So once again, just remember the agent I introduce with the preposition by. Let's look at another example. I have here 3 families were rescued by emergency workers. Okay? Sometimes when it's like too general, by someone, for example, it's not necessary to put by someone. But when I have the name of the person or I have the entity that participated or any other agent that it is important to use, I use this by. Okay? 3 families were rescued by emergency workers. 3 families were rescued by emergency workers. It wasn't I who rescued the families. The neighbors did not rescue the families either. Nor was it the police. It was the emergency workers. Maybe 911. Okay? So that's important to know. When it's important and necessary, I have to use the by and the noun, the person or people who helped, okay, or who were there. So I put the quote here. The families were not rescued by the police, nor the teacher, nor my father. Like I told you, they were rescued by emergency workers. Therefore, it is important to write the by and the agent. I hope that's clear. Remember, when it's too general, I do not use it. Okay? But when it's important, I need to let you know who the doer was. I have to use it. Look at the following example. A shopping mall was damaged by a tornado. The was damaged is past passive, as we have been studying. And then I have the by and I have the agent, which is a tornado. The shopping mall was damaged by a natural disaster, not by anybody, you know. Therefore, it's important to use the by a tornado. I'm not going to put the shopping mall was damaged by the thieves or any other person who wants to damage a private property. Okay? No, I'm saying by a tornado. So it's important once again to use it. So this is the part, guys, when it is important to use the by and the agent. I hope that is understood. And now we're going to continue here with the use of adverbs with the past passives. So first of all, the adverbs end in ly. We have other types of adverbs that refer to time, place, but in this case, we're going to use the ones that end in ly, that is li. Normally, these adverbs show us how, okay, how something has been done. For example, the shopping mall was badly damaged. Okay, so here you could see, like, I'm still talking about the shopping mall, and it was badly damaged. Okay, normally the adverb qualifies a verb, so that's why we see it next to the verb. In this case, it's damaged, right? Because was is acting as an auxiliary, yeah? The to be is just telling me that it's past, all right? But the main verb there is damage. The shopping mall was badly damaged. So I'm giving you here a list of adverbs that you would have to use, okay, in what is going to be your homework. But let us check the adverbs. We have badly, first of all. Badly, okay? Completely, partially, seriously, temporarily. Temporarily. Okay, so I didn't put the meaning because you must know the meaning already. It's very similar to Spanish, right? So keep it in mind because you're going to use these adverbs. So let's look at the examples where I use these adverbs with the past passive. A mall was badly damaged. You can see there the passive is was damaged, but then I put in between, you can see the adverb badly. So normally the adverb I use, remember, in between the first verb of the passive, the to be, and the main verb, in this case, damaged. Okay, it has to be in between these two that you see here underlined. Okay, why? Because an adverb qualifies the verb. Okay, the main verb there was damaged. Okay, you have other examples here. None of us was seriously injured. Okay, here you have was injured, the passive, and then you have seriously in between this passive form. Okay, so you can see another example where I use the adverb and how I use it. Then you have the forest was completely destroyed. Okay, so you have here was destroyed, the passive, and completely the adverb between the passive. Another example, power was temporarily disrupted. So I have was disrupted, the passive, and temporarily the adverb in between this passive form. Okay, I hope that's clear. So we have studied two things today. One is the use of the agent by and the agent, okay, when it's necessary information that I need to know who was the doer, okay? And the other one are the adverbs that I use with passive, like we just saw. So what do you have to do as homework for the next class? First of all, remember we've been talking about news, but now I want you to think about something that happened to you, and I want you to use that past passive with the agent by, according to an experience, something that has happened to you. So you have here an example. I was hit by a car. So my passive is was hit, and by a car, by, and the agent, a car. That information is important. I'm not saying that I was hit by a bus. I wasn't hit by somebody cycling. No, it was by a car. So that information, remember, it is important. When the agent's important, I use the person, the doer, I have to use the by. The other thing that you have to do is think of another sentence related to the first one you use with past passive, where you use the adverb, okay? So you have here, for example, I was badly hit by a car. Your first sentence, I was hit by a car, but you introduce the adverb badly in between this passive form, okay? I was badly hit by a car. Guys, food for thought. Think about it. Think how you can use one sentence in passive and use another sentence with the adverbs, the list of adverbs that I already gave you, okay? You do this, you're done. So that means at the end you have to say 2 sentences, remember. Please don't use the one I have here. This is an example, okay? You cannot repeat this sentence. This is my sentence. Now you have to create your own sentence. I'm sure you can do it. Okay, so that will be all for now. I hope it is clear. Well, I wish you the best of luck with this task. I believe it's the last one. We will be done, okay, with this last unit. So, well, the best of luck, okay? Bye-bye then.